People carriers used to be so bad that it was almost like you're being punished for having a family. And Ford kind of bucked the trend with the first C-Max. Now there's not one, but two versions of the C-Max to choose from. Ford customers said they wanted a C-Max with 7 seats. So here is the new Grand C-Max. The Grand C-Max is 140mm longer and 58mm higher than the 5-seater C-Max. It doesn't look all that bulky either, and you'd be hard-pressed to know it is the 7-seater if you didn't notice these pretty funky sliding doors.
Here it comes, the unavoidable sun weighs my head. And what the hell have I done that you know? I don't remember a thing, I don't remember a thing.
There are 3 diesel engines available for the Grand C-Max. Ours is the entry-level 95 horsepower diesel, but you can have a 2-litre diesel with 115 or 140 horsepower. Our test car is the top-spec titanium model, and as you might expect, it comes really well equipped. Now, there are 17-inch alloys, automatic headlights, dual-zone climate control, cruise control with speed limiter, tyre deflation detection system, child observation mirror, powered child locks and hill launch assist.
Now, if you're like me and a little bit rubbish at parking, especially between 2 other cars, you're going to love the C-Max's party trick. It's called the Active Park Assist. It's a €780 option on the C-Max, but on the Grand C-Max that we're in, it's a €400 option, and it's worth every penny. This is what you do. I activate it by pressing the button here on the dashboard, and it's now actively seeking out and tells me on the dashboard a car parking space that's 1.2 times bigger than the car itself. So, has it recorded one for me? It's told me it's found one. It's just bleeped at me, so I've stopped. It's telling me now to go into reverse, release the steering, and just reverse. So here we go. I'm just now doing the brakes and the accelerator. This is weird. And there it goes. Look at that, turning into the spot. Now, of course, it's got parking sensors at the back, so it's going to tell me as I get closer to the car behind me. There you go. It's beeped at me, and it's told me I'm finished. In I go to neutral, on goes the handbrake, I'm parked. It's as simple as that. Access to the rear of the Grand C-Max is made very easy too with these ingenious sliding doors. Now there's one on each side, very easy to slide back. You don't have to be Arnold Schwarzenegger to use them. Now it's currently in the 5-seater configuration, and it has a pretty neat trick at the back here as well. Press the button and hey presto, the boot opens automatically. Now when you come back in here, if you have it in the 5-seater configuration, you can see the amount of boot space that you have. But on those occasions when you need 7 seats, they're very easy to access too. Simply catch the red pulley cord, slide it back, 1 and 2, and you've now got a 7-seater. And there you go, as simple as that, 6 seats with easy access to those 2 rear ones as well.
The cabin is quiet, it's nicely screwed together, and the layout of the dashboard is very straightforward and not too cluttered with buttons.
Now I'm driving the 1.6-litre diesel, and to be honest with you, it is slightly underpowered. I'd probably plumb for the 2-litre diesel. Now it is a little bit more expensive, but good news is it's in the same tax band as the 1.6, which is B. Now the reason I say about the 1.6 engine is that, well, just at certain times when you're driving in traffic, you just find yourself dropping gears just a little bit more frequent than you probably would imagine you would. And up hills, you've got to be in a low gear to get up. The C-Max, it handles very well, it corners very well too, and feels very assured on the road. Now if you've ever driven a Ford Focus, you're going to know exactly what I mean. It just feels good. It has got a higher centre of gravity, but it doesn't seem to affect the performance and handling of the car. When you buy any new car these days, you expect to get lots and lots of safety features, ESP, traction control and the like, and this car is no different. It has lots of airbags too, so you feel very safe inside here. This one is the titanium model, so what extra this gets is the auto hill start function, and what that does is it prevents you from rolling backwards when you're taking off from a hill. This segment is getting very crowded at the moment, and there's a lot of great cars out there to choose from. But what the C-Max will do will suit the person who's looking for space and practicality, but don't want to go for the usual MPV.
Dug 'em down, squad. Dug 'em down.